Hey all, it's Vintage Vinny and welcome to another thrift store haul. Everything that we're going to be looking at today came from when I took Amy B around. She had never been thrifting in my area, nor had she been to any of the indoor flea markets, and she absolutely loved every place that we went. So I have a feeling that she will definitely be coming back up and we can go see what we can find to source for eBay, Amazon, live sales, and for her antique booth. So I took her to all of my thrift stores, again, and to all of my indoor flea markets. And the first group of items we're going to be looking at came from my 99-cent only Goodwill outlet store. So let's go ahead and check it out, shall we? So again, everything was 99 cents at the store. This is the first item I spotted. It's a bird inside of a cage. The bird is glass, and the cage is metal. And upon doing research, I saw that Hofbauer Crystal released something similar to these in the 1980s, so that's when I assumed that this is probably from. I could be wrong, though. I don't know if this one is Hofbauer, because the ones that I saw on eBay were all glass, and this the cage part was also glass, but you could take it off, and it was almost like a dome kind of a thing. But I just thought it was really unique and would be a great piece to display during the springtime. I might ask $8 to $10 for that at a live sale. And remember, everyone, if you do see something that you are interested in purchasing that I say is for sale in my videos, you can always email me. My email is in the description box, skullking95680. So these were also 99 cents. It's a set of Hugging Bear salt and pepper shakers. Both are missing the stoppers, but those can be replaced easily. They both say Pat Pending, and then this one says Vantel Engine Bear Hug. Both are in really great shape, so I was really tickled pink to find those. I found this, I think this is Alabaster glass fish. Had a $6 price tag on it, and then the Goodwill was asking $1.99 for that. But it went to the outlet store, and I got it for 99 cents. So I couldn't say no to that. I do have a thing for fish. I'm going to look this one up, of course, to see if it's anything. And if not, I'll probably end up selling it, or maybe I'll just hold on to it for a bit. I don't know. Now, I can't figure out what these are. Are these cucumbers, or are they supposed to be like squash? They're marked Japan as well. And they got really good colors. This one seems to be a bit darker than that one. Maybe that was just the way to determine which one was salt and which one was pepper, despite the whole differences. Again, missing the stoppers, but they were just too fun to leave behind. Now, this isn't terribly old, but even just when I saw it for the first time, I knew that it was Fitz and Floyd. And Amy looks at me and she's like, "How did you know that was Fitz and Floyd?" And I told her, I looked on the bottom, and just the look of it just kind of screamed it to me. It's oranges in a basket. I can't remember for the life of me right now what the comps for these are on eBay. I think maybe $20 I can probably nab for it. That would be great for summer decor, don't you think, because of the oranges? And you could put candy in there if you wanted to. I mean, so many possibilities with all this vintage stuff. I mean, everyone has different ideas as to what they can do with it. And sometimes when I see something and I'm attracted to it, I'm just like, okay, what could I do with that, or what could I envision for someone else to do with it so that way I can sell it? And the last item that I picked up from my 99-cent only store is this Betsy, I was about to say Betsy Clark. Oh, it is Betsy Drake. No, Betsy Clark. I got too many Betsy names in my mind. It's a music player piano, Learn to Play Piano from 1975 by Hallmark. In the box, it's in overall good condition. Let me go ahead and take it out of the box because I know that's not really doing it justice with the graphic. So here it is outside of the box. It's in pretty good shape for its age. It needs a little bit of cleaning, but other than that, I'd say it's in really good shape for a 46-year-old toy. So this is the last item that I completely forgot about from my trip to the 99-cent only Goodwill. So this was made in Japan. It's just like one of those little tiny bud vases. And I just think it would be great for springtime, or if you just want to put out a couple little trinkets on a shelf and you want it to be vintage, this would be a great little item. That'll probably be like $5, $6 at a live sale. For $2.50, I found this really awesome Dimensions chock full of toys stocking. And it is from 1989. I can't remember what the comps are on it, but I know for a fact that it was definitely worth picking up. And I did forget to mention to you all, if you hear an echo, I do apologize. I am down in my basement filming. With me getting organized, I just feel it's better to bring the stuff down here. And, you know, that way I can just put it away and it's not sitting upstairs, cluttering up my room and possibly getting broken. So yeah, that's why we're down here and why there's an echo. I did get 2 vintage children's books. This one right here, Tom and Jerry's Tom's Happy Birthday, was I think 50 cents. And the little golden book, My First Counting Book, was $1.50. Let me see if there's a year in this one. I'm not exactly sure. I think there is. I love the graphics in these books. MCMLV. What is that? 1954? I'll put it up here so you guys can get an exact year. Sometimes my brain doesn't click when I do these videos. And the graphics in this My First Counting Book are really great too. This one is from, let's see, copyright 1957. Different animals, and I do like my animals. And look, there's a bunny. You got duckies, we've got fish, we've got geese. Just, I love the graphics in these old books. I'm sure there are a lot of you out there who can appreciate them too. So that, I think, is all I got from the second store. I completely forgot about these. I got this from the one charity thrift store. It's a set of Bartlett Collins. It's a cream and sugar set. Paid $4 for it. Possibly could get $20 for them. I've sold the salt and pepper shakers before for $30. So I saw those and I was like, oh yeah, I recognize that, and I knew that I could probably make a little bit of money on them, so I was like, what the heck? So I didn't find very much at the other store that we went to, the third stop, but for $6.99 I did find this really interesting photo. It looks like it's a farm scene. I just really liked the imagery on it. I would say this is probably from the 50s or 60s. It's got the eagle on top of there, and I know that that Americana stuff was popular in the 40s, and it also became popular in the 1970s when the bicentennial hit. So it could be anywhere from the 50s, 60s, or 70s. But I really, really liked it. And I'm not really much of like a farmhouse person, but this old school picture I just really liked. Something about it just told me, take it home with you. For $4.99, I did get this new old stock Conair Spirals curling iron. Again, I did look this up, and I think it's worth about $25 to $30, so I was really happy to snatch that for what little I was able to get it for. So this is something really interesting. This is a Dry L fabric care kit. I paid $3.69 for it, and keep your eyes peeled for these because you can nab some pretty good money for them. I've sold them in the past before. I think I can probably get $20, $25 for this. And funny, my grandmother had this sitting in her laundry room for years and years and years, and I regret that we threw it out because I didn't know it was valuable at the time, or had some value to it. So this was a really fun tin. I paid 69 cents for it. It's just shows like different Christmas stuff. My favorite part about it were the Mercury picks. I know that those are really popular right now in our community. And I went back and forth about it, and I was like, no, do I really need a tin like that? And then, you know what I said? For 69 cents, I might as well just take it. Because I kept going back to it, and to me, when you do that, that just means get it. Because, you know, it's different, and I love it. For $2.99, I found this really cute vintage Christmas train. This is marked WDWK, made in Japan, Wyatt Dungan and Williams Karoff Inc. And you got a Prixie on one side, and you've got Santa Claus on the other. Paint is missing, and there's a lot of crazing, but you can definitely tell that this has aged. My guess, it's probably from the 1960s. So now we're looking at everything that I got at the regular priced Goodwill that we have here in town. I'm not sure who made this amber basket, but the handles are applied. It was $3. And I thought this would look great with acorns, I meant candy corn. But yeah, you could put any kind of fall foliage in there, or you could just leave it out, put something really nice in there. I just couldn't leave that behind for $3 because I know I can probably get $7, $8 at a live sale for it. This I was not expecting to find there at all. It's for Kirk's sweet potatoes, and I can definitely tell it's got age to it. Just judging by the paper label on there, it has a sweet potato recipe on it. It's marked Guggler, Milwaukee. I just really like the graphics on it, and I just thought it was really, really cool, so I just had to have it. Over here, this is a Planters Peanuts. I guess it was a tin at some point, maybe. In the shape of a football, it was $2. I've seen these before, and I just never really picked them up because I didn't think they had much value. Probably from the 1990s. I would probably put this in a live sale and see if anyone's interested. I know that football season is it peaking right now? I don't know. But I just like the graphics on it, and for $2, I said, why not? But I will do my research first before I decide what I'm going to do with it. Okay, so the next two items, and the one on the right is really funny, so I had to have that. It's a paint by number, and Amy actually found it. The frame is a little messed up on it. It's very rickety, so I might have to take it out of there and figure out what I'm going to do from there with it. I didn't really pay attention to much of the paint by numbers before people started liking them. There are things I'd seen before, and I saw one that I really liked at a peddler mall, but it was too much for me to possibly try and resell, so I left it, and then lo and behold, I get two of them when I'm out with Scott, Tammy, Dee, and Dave, and then Amy finds me this one. And I do like the coastal theme, and certain things I make exceptions for, and that's the case with the paint by numbers. I do like the coastal look. It's kind of cartoony, very fun. So I was happy she found me that. Now, I'm not going to read this out loud, but I'm sure you all can, you guys hear or can read what it says. I saw it and I just cracked up laughing, and it looks like it was a souvenir from Atlantic City, New Jersey. And I think, what was that, like $3 or something? $2. So I just thought that was hilarious. Okay, so this next group of goods were in bags. These salt and pepper shakers right here were in a bag for $3 by themselves. Very shabby, chic, and elegant, older. They say hand-painted. Am I reading that correctly? Let's see. Mikado Extra Japan. Again, very shabby, chic, and elegant. I will never understand why people donate salt and pepper shakers with a bunch of salt and pepper in them. Do you see this? I mean, big old chunks of salt and a big old thing of pepper. That's how I found them. And no wonder nobody bought them, because they were covered in pepper and salt flakes. I mean, crazy, right? My point is, if you're going to donate salt and pepper shakers, at least have the courtesy to empty them out, please, because nobody's going to want to deal with your disgusting used spices. Anyway, so this sugar bowl and this set of ashtrays with the flowers on them were in a bag for $3. At first, I thought the tape was a crack because it was taped on one of the edges here. And both Amy and I looked at him. We were like, no, to the darn crack. But no, it was perfectly fine. I looked at it and I was like, oh, they're taped up. No wonder they're not loose all over the place. So I guess these were used at card games, and you know, if somebody wanted to have a smoke while they were playing bridge or whatever, you know, okay, Darla has her ashtray, Sarah has her ashtray, Sharon has her ashtray, Patsy has one, and Mary has hers. And then I guess you just dumped them out when you were done with them. But honestly, I could not imagine putting a cigarette ash or putting cigarette ash in something that elegant. Even though it's not my taste, I don't think it's right to do that. I guess because times have changed. And they made stuff like that for homes and for decoration and such, or for, you know, to fit in with the decor. And then this is just a creamer, not a creamer, a sugar. And I'm not exactly sure who made it. I'll probably do a Google Lens search just to see if it's anything special. If not, I will probably just end up redonating it. Or again, if you would be interested in it, I would sell it to you directly from, you know, from the video. This I really liked. This was $3 as well. It's just a handled basket with a blue dish, a cobalt blue dish in it. Would be great for Christmas time with the blue, or even for springtime. Blue is great all year because you can use it, you know, like, you know, wintertime, springtime, summer, fall. But that was just a really good find, and I just couldn't leave it behind for $3. So for $3, I did get this grab bag of old office supplies. Let's go ahead and check what's in here, shall we? So in that bag for $3, I got this big old stapler. We got these little baby ones, which I think would come in handy for when I'm stapling tickets to receipts. Long Island City, New York. 2 of those. And then I just really liked the boxes of these staples. For Swingline Tot 50 stapler. And here is the front. 29 cents is what that originally cost. So here's the front. And here is the back. These ones look a little bit newer, like they're from the 60s or 70s, just judging by the packaging. And there is a a zip code, a 5-digit zip code, so that means it's after 1963. And then we got this one, the Windsor 1000 staples, and those were made in Japan. So I just thought that those were very, very fun, and for $3, I mean, heck yeah. Okay, and this is the last item that I picked up at the Goodwill, the regular price Goodwill. It was $5. It's a Telco Motionette of Christmas. And it's battery operated. I did take it out and look at it. It appears to be brand new, never been used, and it's still in the box. I think this is from 1994. So this is a year older than me. And judging by comps on eBay, I can probably net $25 to $30 for that. Okay, so the last portion of this video is everything that I picked up at my local Salvation Army. I got a great amount of stuff there, and I think I spent over $50, which is crazy, but I think I can definitely make my money back and more with the stuff that I bought. So this is the first larger item that I picked up from there. It's a set of Libby glasses. It's got the leaves on it, so I assume this would be great for fall time. Overall, the gold's in good shape on all the glasses. I got the set for $15. And yeah, I've never tried shipping one of these before, and it kind of scares me a little bit, but I was willing to risk it. And I felt $15 was a really good price for these. So I picked these 2 really cool pieces of nautical decor up. This is just a shell vase, made in Japan. It was $2.50. I really couldn't leave that behind. White usually goes with anything. So if I were ever to sell it, I know that I probably could for summertime. Now this was really cool. This is only $1.50. It's a ship's wheel with a sailboat in the center of it, kind of like a scenic piece. That was also marked Japan. I just couldn't leave those behind. The coastal lover in me just said, pick them up, even if you have to sell them, you definitely could for the right price. So these were a really good pickup. These were made in England. These are kind of like, they're very similar in a way to Capodimonte, meaning like the flowers are very fragile and can break very easily. This one I don't think has any major issues to it, so that's a really good sign for that. And this is bone china. January Snowdrop by Ainsley. And that was only $1.50. I did look that up before I purchased it, and I saw that they were doing pretty well, so I went ahead and bought that one. Now this one was also $1.50. This one was made by Radnor, Bone China. Now this one, the flowers do have a little bit of damage here or there, but I mean, with something like this, you just have to expect it. And like, leaf is broken there. You can't even really tell. But I had to rescue that, and that might be a $6, $7 item at a live sale if it doesn't have the resale value on eBay. I also picked up another one of these, the Post Nut Grape cereal Scotty Dog creamers from the 1930s. That was also $1.50. It does not have any issues. Sometimes when I find them, it's kind of chipped right here. But when I can find those on the cheap, I pick them up because I can get about $7, $8 for them at my live sales. Now, I'm not sure what this is. I assume it's probably just like a trinket box of some sort, or maybe like a cigarette box on a table. It is marked with a number and a letter. For $2.50, I had to have it. There's one tiny spot where it is broken, like right here. Right where my finger is, like right here. But you can't even really notice it from the decorative detail of it. That might be a $12 or $14 item at my live sale. I think somebody would really enjoy having this on their table. It's got really great colors to it, great for spring and fall. So yeah, I mean, heck, if you have a bunch of loose change and you want to hide it, you might want to consider putting it in something like this. Let's see, oh yes. So I did find a set of a set of 4 of these coffee mugs. They were $1 a piece. They say coffee on them, of course. One of them does have some crazing on it. I can't remember which one though. I'd have to look and see. And there is some interior like scrapes and stuff from a spoon, which is expected. Sorry about all the clanging, you guys. But those were $1 each. I will do my research just to see if they're anything, and if not, I might ask maybe $12 for the 4 of them at my live sale, but we will see. I always have to do my research first, like I do in store. I've had these for about a month, so I've kind of forgotten about the actual value for these. If I'm not mistaken, these probably are made by Napco, or could possibly be Lefton. I'm leaning more towards Napco though. So right around the time that I did the Jeopardy game on Katie's channel about glassware, I found this really awesome Fostoria amber acid wash coin cruet, or pitcher of some sort. I think it's for vinegar or oil. It's pretty heavy, so it's not like you can just hit it and it'll knock over. So that was only $2. I have another piece of Fostoria coin dot that I would like to pair with this and sell. And I think somebody would really enjoy this in their home for fall time. So I did pick up 3 different vintage Playbills for only $2 each. Well, we have one for the musical Guys and Dolls. Marlon Brando starred in the movie version. We have The King and I with Yul Brynner. And then we have Wish You Were Here with just a really awesome couple in their swimsuits. I don't normally lean towards these. I'm just not a theater person, so it was never something that I was drawn to. And then I looked inside of them and I was like, okay, these are interesting. I think I'll take these. So those were a really good pickup for $2. For only $2, I picked up these dead stock Fruit of the Loom underwear. They're a size large, so they are a pretty decent size. Who'd have thought these would have been worth money? These are probably, I think, $25 to $30, if I remember correctly. Vintage underwear from the 80s. Crazy, right? So this is the last item that I picked up at the Salvation Army, and it's probably my favorite piece. It is a really nice console bowl. And it's got a mark right here. I think it's just like maybe a manufacturer flaw from years ago. It's on the bottom. You can't feel it in here. It's still smooth. But that's not the cool part about this. It glows under the black light, and it glows beautifully, as you can see. I'm not sure of the maker, but wow. For 75 cents to get a bowl like this, how awesome is that? So that is everything that I would like to share with you all in this video. As always, let me know down below, what are your favorite items I picked up in this haul? So that's all I have for you today. Be sure and give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure and click the bell next to the subscribe button if you'd like to get notified when new videos are uploaded. Be sure and check me out on Instagram, the link to it is down below as well, where you will see pictures of items to come in future haul videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye guys!